okay, are cheap clicks good on Google Ads? Is it a good thing if you're paying pennies per click when people click on your Google Ads? So many people think, and myself included, for a long period of time, that it was about getting cheap traffic, okay? And there was this belief I had that it was like, if we can just find arbitrage opportunities, or in other words, keywords that haven't been discovered yet, or you know, things that people type in on Google that we can just get away with, you know, bidding almost nothing per click on these keywords. I thought that that was the way to go. And what I realized is cheap clicks should actually never be the goal, okay? So let me clarify this. I'm not saying that you should never allow cheap clicks on your Google ad campaigns, okay? But it shouldn't be the sole focus of your campaign strategy. So I like cheap clicks when you're going after demand that is worth it, okay? So for example, if you find you know, a certain set of keywords that are really high value to you and not a lot of people type them in every month, and you can be one of the only people bidding on those keywords, then that's a good thing. But for terms in your niche that are high volume, right? There's almost no way to avoid expensive clicks, okay? So I think every Google Ads campaign needs a balance of consciously saying, we will pay whatever it takes to get a click for this keyword, okay? Not being price sensitive there. And then there needs to be another segment of your strategy that looks for the arbitrage opportunities. But you never want to do a blanket strategy on your whole Google Ads campaign that says, I just want cheap traffic, right? Here's what happens. Here's what happens. If for example, you go after a high volume keyword, like let's say you're a remodeling company. Well, the highest volume keyword is probably remodeling and your town name, or remodeling company, or remodeling my house, right? It would be stupid to go and put the lowest possible bid on a keyword like that, because what's going to happen is your ad is going to show up, if you're familiar with how Google works, that there's 3 to 4 ads at the top, and then there's 3 ads at the bottom of the Google search results page. If you bid like 50 cents per click, A, you're going to show up at the bottom of the phrase for that high traffic term, and B, you're going to get people who, you know, are really just, you know, low quality leads, right? Because they went through all the organic search results, they're probably shopping around, they're probably not even going to make a decision, they're just going to waste your time on the phone. You want your ads to show up at the top of the page when people are being more decisive. If someone gets to the bottom of the first page of Google and then clicks your ad, there's a problem in most circumstances. That lead is much less likely to close, to become a customer or client of yours, than a lead that comes in at the top of the page, okay? A person who does a reasonable amount of research, not going through 15 websites on the first page of Google and all the ads and then clicking on your ad at the bottom. So A is you want to make sure that, B is that you want to make sure your ad showing up at the top versus the bottom, okay? And then C is that you want to also not just show up for crappy search terms, meaning if you're only willing to pay 50 cents a click or $1 a click or $2 a click, you definitely don't want to show up for keywords that are, you know, in a high traffic term. You don't want to show up for keywords that are only going around for 50 cents, because it means they're not valuable unless they're one of those niche phrases I'm telling you about. So for example, like let's use the remodeler example. If you're a remodeler and you type in you're only willing to bid 50 cents per click maximum on remodeling company keywords, then what's going to happen is your ad is going to show up when someone types in some term that has nothing to do with hiring you, even if it's like a broad modified or phrase match keyword. You're going to show up for terms that mean nothing to you, like terms that your negative keywords can't even pick up, like your exclusions can't pick up. So an example of that would be like remodeling company, like jobs, which you could exclude, but there could be careers keywords. There could be, keywords for remodeling company, insurance, remodeling company, liability insurance, remodeling company, workers' comp, like terms that clearly signify someone is not looking to hire you as a remodeling company to design their kitchen, right? You're going to show up for these low quality search terms to your business that have a low cost per click and not get any business from it. So are cheap clicks always the main goal of a Google Ads campaign? No. I think you need to be willing to bid as high as you can for the terms that actually mean something to you, okay? But also be okay with finding some arbitrage opportunities, but don't bank on a low cost per click strategy, because usually it doesn't work. It pulls in low quality leads and you never get business from it. So don't be cheap when it comes to your clicks. I hope this video was valuable. Subscribe to our channel for more information like this, and leave us a comment if you want us to go through anything in more detail. Thanks.